because she said they were talking about how Junior's mom and Teresa got into a fight.
Oh, good.
Yeah, it was funny.
Somebody got
Like
that
a
on,
fist fight?
Yeah, at her house.
Oh my god.
On their front porch.
That's
Wow.
fantastic.
Oh yeah, I heard that.
Love that.
That's funny.
Wait, who?
Teresa.
Junior's
and-
mom and Teresa.
Oh hell yes. Oh hell yes.
Apparently, Brenda whooped that ass.
Oh,
I-
yeah. Good.
Yeah,
yes.
I believe that. Teresa does all her fighting with the checkbook, so she doesn't
And
actually fight.
Junior, when Kelly was on, Junior literally said the reason he left DI was because of Teresa.
Yeah.
Everything was
common
passed.
knowledge.
No, well, he was like everybody else passed everything. They wanted everything. Everything was good. Except when it got to her, it didn't go through.
Yep.
She didn't think he'd actually leave.
He's one of the. He is legitimately a very fascinating case in like how he got through his career, being like the guy in NASCAR for his entire career like that. It's just fascinating to see how everything developed and
And
everything.
stayed humble.
I give
Yeah.
him a lot of credit. Yeah, I
Well-
give him a lot of credit for. I don't know.
Like he's still he's such a
Yeah.
cool dude.
Turn
He's a
off
really
my
cool
fast
dude.
repair. Okay.
Like he didn't really let fame go to his head. He's such.
Well,
a
he
cool
said
dude.
he never even knew how much money he ever had. He didn't deal with it.
Yeah, that's true.
He let someone else deal with it. Never looked at how much money he actually had.
Like Davis.
That's what I do, but then I get an overdraft.
Like, it's kind of bad in a way. 'Cause he said he never even paid his bills or anything. He had someone
I
else
think
do it.
Deckard stalled.
I forgot to turn the car on.
Oh shit.
Nice job, Jacker.
I don't know if you guys watched the Joe Gibbs one.
No.
But he said when he went to Joe Gibbs to meet with him for contract stuff in 2007, he said he looked at the number on the paper and freaked out.
Oh, for how much he was gonna pay him?
Yeah,
Oh my god.
he said he freaked out. And,
Can you imagine Junior in a Toyota?
Yes.
No.
they might not have been
Oh
Toyota.
my god.
I mean, I'm sure stuff like that is.
Well, I guess
really
they'd already
just
worked
like,
Toyota, weren't they?
No, 07 was their last year in Chevy.
Yeah, but they were going to switch.
They were going to switch because Toyota was backing up the Brinks truck to try and get a successful team after their disastrous first year.
Asterisk.
But if Junior went there, they might not have switched.
That year, by the
Uh,
way, 2007 almost killed the Wood brothers.
Yeah, it did.
Apparently, the owner of
I
the
was-
Redskins was like trying to give Junior a bunch of stuff too.
I was shooting the shit with a
That's
guy
the
who
kind
works
of
for the
nightmare.
Wood brothers yesterday, and he was like, "Yeah,
That's
when
me, man.
Davis came in,
I'm gonna be
Davis
so
switched
slow
over
today.
to Toyota and opened up another team, and Red Bull
You
came
can just
in."
say you were talking to John Wood.
No, it was
Microphone
another guy
activated.
named John who works for the Wood brothers. No bullshit. He's a really nice guy. He used to work with Ernie Irvin.
Was it just
Oh.
John in a a fake mustache?
No,
I'm
no,
like-
no. No, he was a nice guy. No, he was genuinely really nice.
That'd be
guy.
funny.
John, flat brim, big mustache.
No, ha.
That's the goatee John. It's the evil John from the alternate dimension.
He was talking to me and he was like, "Yeah, that when Toyota came in with all these teams, it nearly fucked us over." I was like, "Yeah, I can believe it." They also hated having the little Debbie sponsorship because it was a pain in the ass.
Oh yeah, because remember they
It was
couldn't
not
just
a
play it
very
on
Yeah.
flattering
Sundays?
car.
No, they had to rewrap it on Saturdays.
Yep.
Oh, that was Saturdays. That's
Jesus.
what it was.
He must have paid well.
Nope.
What, because they don't do business on Sunday?
Yeah, or they don't do their sundown Friday to sundown Saturday. They don't advertise.
They're like Quakers or
Okay.
7-Day Adventists.
Okay.
or
7-Day
some shit like
Adventists.
that. That's what it is. Yes. So they can't have their logo displayed on Saturday.
So anytime
That's
they
so
would
dumb.
unload the truck for practice or unload the car for practice, they would have to rewrap it. They would have to drape a curtain over the side of the truck, like weird shit like that.
Because it would
Wow.
be, they said the sponsorship display would be like considered
It's a
them like
sin.
working or whatever.
What if they raced?
They would run like Air Force or Rent-A-Center or whatever
Oh.
the fuck.
What were we talking about?
Wood
Little
Brothers.
Debbie's.
Wood Brothers doing the Little Debbie's era with the Schrader.
Oh. Wow.
Ambrose ran it too, didn't he? With with,
JTG.
That was-
yeah, that's what I
yeah.
meant.
That's something.
But it was the
That
same
is
thing.
something.
Where like if they had like a Saturday race, that's the race they would run the secondary sponsor.
Yeah, Watkins Glen has become the peak alternate sponsor race. All 3 Penske cars weren't the primary this
I
weekend.
like how Roush ran team cars this
That was
weekend.
cool. I am a fan of team cars. I am a fan of team cars.
They ran team car. What do you mean?
I didn't
team
even
cars?
know.
They
I didn't even
ran
know the 17 was on
Acronis.
track at all.
And the 6 and the 17 ran matching paint schemes. The difference was one had a green spoiler, one had a blue spoiler.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, I had absolutely no
Do
idea
that
the
more.
17 was on track at all.
I
Found out
completely
about that paint
confused
scheme
both of them.
after the fact.
Oh God.
All right, boys. 70 minutes.
Boogity, boogity, boogie.
Time to bring the action.
Cracking stuff. Amazing stuff.
Oh, I spun the wheels.
That actually timed pretty well with the start.
Yeah, it did.
Somebody forgot to turn their crew chief app on. Ooh.
Oh, Johnny. Good shit.
Big dumb.
Yeah. I didn't realize the run I was getting on Chad. I was like, maybe I'll just try it. I'm like, oh fuck.
Yeah, I mean, you might as well because he'll be gone here in a second.
Ooh, I have no heat in these tires.
Did I wreck you? You
No,
already-
I lost it. You're good. I locked up my brakes and it was gonna do that 90-degree shot to the left, so I put myself in the wall.
Yeah, I'm concerned what's gonna happen when I actually
Remember,
get
you
some
got a
of these
fast
tires.
repair, so.
Yeah. Well, that's what I
Problem
figured.
is,
I
you got
didn't
a
want
fast
to.
repair on lap 1 of a 70-minute race.
Oh, the car's fine. Probably. I didn't want to ruin Cody's day already, too.
My
Thank you.
car drives like shit once the fuel starts burning off, so this is gonna be fun.
I have no idea how my car's gonna handle here.
Well, I'm sketchy as shit under braking everywhere.
Well, yeah, that's. The
I can see that.
It's gonna
This,
make me feel even worse.
I haven't-
when
I
beat it.
I haven't done more than 2 laps with the setup, so
Me too.
I'm really
That's
scared.
Road America.
God. Who's got time to do
But
downboard stuff?
People aren't
Probably
in the
somebody
race.
not in the race.
Why don't you?
Because I have 2 hands on the wheel.
There's
I
too many.
don't.
And one on the gas. Yeah, damn.
Sorry, I'm not Iggy.
That was fuck. Wow.
What the fuck?
Fuck me.
What is it with you folks in that state? What?
Yikes.
Shouldn't have to put so much front brake into this thing.
I think it's because it's like overcast now.
Yeah.
And I absolutely know that I chose the wrong setup for this. The wrong
Have the
track
wrong
to base
gear
off
in it.
of.
I have the wrong 6th gear in it, and this is gonna be a long night.
I either chose a CTMP setup or a Phillip Island setup, I think, for this race. So I don't really know what's gonna happen.
Well,
Hell yeah,
that's-
brother, baseline.
Road America's on
User
island,
left your
so
channel.
It's okay.
Continent's just an island.
Fun fact. Road America's in an island in the middle of Elkhart Lake.
I figured Road Atlanta might work just because of the word road
Naming.
in both names, but that didn't really work out.
Ads.
I really think one of them should have to rename.
No.
Or they
Well,
should
one
just
of
do.
them,
They
well,
should
already
just
have
have a
one-
special
One's
series.
literally Michelin Raceway at Road Atlanta now.
Atlanta
Fuck.
Road.
This one should come Continental Raceway, Road America then.
I don't
That'd be
think one
something.
track should just get to claim all of America. Doesn't seem very
Suck it
fair.
at the Americas.
Well, technically you got yeah.
I'm either. What's up with their weird dragon head promotion?
We'll find out when they announce it.
That's true.
You got a point.
I really liked the Toro Rosso one.
I like the picture of George Rush.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I'd like to take a court stock car series there.
Where?
It's Coda.
Oh.
Run the short layout.
I'd like to take a bulldozer.
Just run cat sponsorship.
Yeah.
Does the iRacing version have the alternate pit lane for the other layout?
Yeah.
No. Oh, it does?
I think it does.
Huh.
Like the back half that uses the hairpin?
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
I remember running a game that had that in it. Like a pit road for the ultimate layout, so it was always like sprint race only.
I think it's one of those, the pit road is on the track.
Okay. Just like the old days.
Found the sun.
Yeah,
Doo-doo-doo.
it'll pop out every now and then, eh? I love the dynamic skies and shit. It's added so much life to the races.
Ahead of FIFA.
What?
Yep.
FIFA doesn't have dynamic sky or anything like that.
No, it doesn't. Cause I remember playing it and like I would be playing games and I'd be like, it's a sunset game, so it's gonna end at night, right? It's like, nope.
Yep. Even
Just
Madden's
have
ahead of FIFA.
Perpetual sunset. Enjoy.
I mean, they could at least advance the time a little bit at halftime, you'd think.
Like
but,
seriously,
you know,
yeah.
they're asking too much here.
We're only a
I
little
guess to
salty.
be fair, just the Monday night games is the only thing that would really be affected in FIFA, right? For Premier League.
No,
Monday Night Football.
because you gotta think the season's like 9 months long.
Yeah.
See, I want lightning delays and stuff like that.
You just
I
have
don't
to
know
sit
about that. I
there
wouldn't
at
go
your
that far.
controller waiting for the
No,
light
I
to
want
go
them.
away.
No, I want these. I want
Lightning
players.
clock.
I want players to get injured or whatever because they didn't warm up properly or something after a break, like that.
I want you to have to sit there for
I
2.5 hours
want-
waiting for the light.
My whole thing is like MLS
Invested in
plays
people.
during the summer. Their games end before it gets dark. You know, like why don't
See,
that be
they
a
should just
thing?
play their games like 1 a.m. because no one cares anyway.
They're going on strike soon anyway. You're not even
MLS?
seeing any games. Yeah.
Yeah.
The
Really?
players
I was
are
trying to get a
preparing for a
team.
strike.
Just before the bans became a thing.
The most relevant thing that the MLS has ever had
It's the
to this
fucking
country was
rowdies. Sorry.
Alejandro Bedoya's comment yesterday about the guns
Literally.
to Congress.
Yeah.
That was it.
Oh, the gun violence thing?
Yeah, that's the
I,
only
s-
good thing that they've ever
I
done.
saw that on Twitter and I was like, wow, that's a fucking cool thing to do.
It's really cool.
I'm waiting to
surprised
see if the
nobody's
league
ever
does
done
anything
that.
about it.
What do you do?
So he scored a goal.
You go ahead, Dave.
Yeah, he scored a goal. I saw it on Twitter, so I didn't actually see it, but he scored a goal, and then he grabbed the field mic and said, "End Congress, end gun violence now, gun reform now."
Yeah, like Congress get, do something basically.
Which is fucking bold.
And it's
Not
clever
yet.
too
DC
because
United too. Not
it's
that
someone,
there's really.
but it's someone whose name is relatively well known with regards
He's
to people
made-
who know the U.S.
And it was
men's
national TV,
team.
it was on Fox.
He's been
Yeah.
capped by the national team too. I think.
That's what I mean. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like people know Alejandro Bedoya. That's a name that's just
Yeah.
been with the U.S. men's national team before. So
You know,
Just
I
look
think
at-
MLS should do.
On
close?
a much larger scale, just look at what Megan
God
Rapinoe
damn
went
it.
through.
Yeah.
Like, all that shit.
The U.S. sucks.
No, I was gonna say the US.
Whoa,
should
did we
bring
just
back-
have a three-car wreck in GTE?
Well, back into the podium and DP just spun.
Go ahead, Travis.
I was
We
gonna
just
say
had
MLS.
a giant wreck for GTE.
Hope I
MLS
didn't cut
should
down
bring
on you
back
on that,
the
but
penalty kick, where they run at each other.
what?
They should bring back the 1996 penalty kick rule.
I'll
They get a
ask it
running
since I
start.
always ask it. Do we want a caution?
I don't
Well, that would be something.
I'll take a caution. I see a lot of debris.
I have a cut tire. I think it's unsafe for me to continue to be
I
out here.
can't wait till that statement's true.
Oh, where you can cut tires.
You say that now. And then you're leading by a lot, and then all of a sudden you go through a debris
when
field.
you're in the wall.
I don't.
Well,
want
there it
that
is.
Because I don't want there to be like 20 minutes of this race behind a safety car.
Oh, can you imagine if iRacing actually got their shit together with cautions on roadies?
Although I just spun a second time, and now I'm really thinking about it.
Do it. Do it.
You could just accidentally sneeze and hit the button. I mean, no one's ever done that at a track like this in the past. League that shall not be named.
Which league's that?
I don't even know what you're talking
The dead
about.
Said it should be named.
Which league's that?
It's the dead league now.
Which league's that?
Whoa, have I
IndyCar
fucked my
series
car up?
directed by Court.
Oh, that was a good one. I'm ashamed. It's shameful I
I'm
didn't
so
get to run
sad I
my
missed the
IndyCar.
IndyCar.
I have
The
that.
The
IndyCar-
IndyCars were so much fun too.
I
It
would have
was
had it.
fun,
IndyCar league.
but then it got really annoying to promote because people became shitty. That was the one shitty part. Was
Yeah, but
especially-
IndyCar, I have a chance to win.
No, you don't understand.
Yeah.
Any little bit of contact, somebody wanted to review.
I have a chance to die. So.
Well, yeah, because every little bit of contact breaks your car. Like you bump wheels and you go in the pits and sit there for 2 minutes.
And then you
like,
would
no,
make a
you must
call,
retire.
and I'll never forget, one guy messaged me on Facebook every day for 6 days, going, "Why was I penalized 10 points?"
Sorry, Dave.
No, it wasn't you.
I know.
It was John Downing. He was
Oh
like,
Jesus, I remember John.
he
Down.
was like, "Why was I penalized 10 points? Why was I penalized 10 points?" He wasn't even friends with me on Facebook. He found me on Facebook. He's like, "Why was I penalized 10 points?" And at that point, I was like, you know what? Fuck this shit. Hayes doesn't even want to promote it anymore. Fuck this.
Then in the last race, Hayes gets called out by Bustos for being favoritism or whatever too.
Yeah, and Bustos never fucking apologized for that, by
No.
the way. And I'm
No.
still pissed about that.
Bustos is
So,
Bustos.
yeah.
He's a curmudgeon.
I wish we still did the Indy 500 thing.
That would be cool, like a 500k every.
Every
Yours.
May.
Only in
Yeah.
weeks, guys. Indy 500.
Because
Or a triple crown or something.
I feel like that was like a huge part when Court started.
Well, Court started with the IndyCars.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So like, it would be cool to keep like one small tiny piece, even if it's.
Fuck!
Hi, Johnny.
Okay, we're good.
Ruh-roh.
I thought I was dead. I thought I was dead. Ooh. Right in the Canada corner, I did the thing again where I clipped the grass. I saw the inside wall and I just kept going.
You're like, oh, that's it.
I thought it was over. I
Going,
went so fast.
Going, yikes.
But the gravel trap saved me, so.
I see your fucking tire marks. Holy shit.
It scared me. Oh my gosh.
Amazing,
My heart rate
amazing
went through the roof.
stuff.
Maybe
Holy
do that
shit.
like we do the summer shootout. Like we do one every year.
Oh my
kinda.
god. My heart rate's way up there now.
Incredible, incredible, amazing stuff. This is my new John Hindhaugh impression, is like when he runs out of shit to say, he just says shit like that.
Amazing stuff.
Brilliant stuff.
Cracking modern day sports car racing. I heard IMSA was good this weekend.
Yeah, man.
Like the WeatherTech race was even good too.
Favorite
Nice.
part was the McLaren hitting the pit limiter on the straight.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
That was Pilot, yeah.
Did you see the Lugnut article about the pilot challenge race?
I don't think so, no.
It said, IMSA TV partner to make sure no one ever sees exciting Michelin pilot challenge race.
Yeah,
I just
gotta
like
wait.
that everybody thinks it's Heckman doing that.
Yeah. Originally, it's always like people literally come up to me in Heckman races from other teams that are just like, are you doing that Lugnut shit? I'm like, no, it doesn't have anything to do with this.
Great.
I still think one of the funniest things I ever heard was the fact that Patrick Lindsay had to go to sensitivity training because of Patrick Lindsay. Like, our Patrick Lindsay tweeted about IMSA so much that IMSA pulled Patrick Lindsay, the actual Patrick
Oh my
Lindsay, the
God.
driver,
Oh, man.
aside and
For
said,
Park
"Hey,
Place,
we need
yeah.
to talk about your tape. We need to talk about your tweets."
It was right when the merger happened too, so our Patrick's just ripping them nonstop.
That's a real thing.
That's
that happened.
real?
Yeah, Patrick
Yeah.
told
Yes.
me about that.
Fucking God. I feel sorry for that
Oh.
man. What the fuck?
Oh no!
That was
Oh,
the
good
man
win, Travis.
had me blocked because I owned him once too hard.
It's
on
still so
Twitter.
early.
Which one? Ours?
Yes.
Really?
Well, I'll put it this way: the only GTE car left just wrecked.
Tony's still here.
Oh, that's true. Never mind.
I mean, what are you talking about? Still here?
Who wrecked?
It's
Yeah, Tony.
everybody's still
wrecked.
in the race.
Yeah.
It's not over. It's not
No
even
one
close
Why are you
to
such a
being done.
killjoy?
What?
That's
No one-
you.
No one's
Because
even
he's
wrecked
from
hard enough to
Long
let me.
Island.
I'm not being a
Let's go.
killjoy. I'm telling you that the race isn't over.
That's
Stop
the
saying it's
opposite.
over.
It's still very young.
Yeah, stop saying it's over.
It was a joke.
All I can figure out is whenever Buffoli talks, everybody gets angry.
True.
I'm not
Very
actually
true.
mad though.
This is truly the cracking golden age of sports car racing.
I'm more like Will
Dave.
Vincent than.
Yeah, that was more Wilkins. Yeah.
Sorry, Dave. Don't yell at me.
The
so
man
much.
with
sorry.
the
I'm sorry.
iRacing tattoo. He has an iRacing logo tattooed on him. He did that with his body.
My ex did worse.
Oh god.
Man. Something you want to talk about here? You want to get this out?
Dave, my wife left
No, I have
me.
a therapist for that now.
Alright. Okay.
So, I'll just keep mentioning
Long
it.
story short, she cheated on me and lied to me about it.
Oh,
So-
okay.
Yeah.
Well, just
Okay.
keep mentioning it. You wanna
So
actually tell the
Patrick
story while I'm
Lindsay-
streaming?
Sorry, Alex.
No, it's okay.
So yeah, Patrick Lindsay, yeah, he told me that story, and one time he actually met Patrick Lindsay, and he's like, "Hi, I'm Patrick Lindsay," and Patrick Lindsay, the driver, was like, "Oh, hi." Like he
Fuck you,
wasn't,
dude.
yeah, he wasn't exactly.
Surprised I didn't just punch him in the face.
He wasn't exactly
Yeah.
happy to meet our Patrick Lindsay.
I believe that.
So how did Patrick find out?
Jesus.
Because Patrick Lindsay told Patrick Lindsay.
Like,
Wait, which one told?
did they not like
which-
check Twitters?
Well, the problem is Patrick Lindsay's display name is Patrick Lindsay.
Yeah.
So if he went by Bullman UGA or whatever his, you know,
His handle was.
yeah, it probably wouldn't have been an issue. But his Twitter name is Patrick Lindsay. So Patrick Lindsay, the race car driver, and there's one guy. Like, let's be honest, IMSA doesn't exactly get a lot of Twitter traffic in the grand scheme of things.
Well, they didn't back then.
Hey, you want to know? You want me to make this story a little bit better?
Yes.
Andy Lally thought our Patrick Lindsay was actual Patrick
Yes.
Lindsay and wanted to fight him one time.
I wanted to see that.
Patrick's Twitter just blows up with.
No, not like words fighting. He like
No,
he wanted
I know.
to sock him in the
Physical.
face.
Wait, he wanted to throw hands?
With like the
Throw
real
hands.
Patrick Lindsay because he thought the real Patrick Lindsay was. Well, he thought our Patrick
Well,
Lindsay
I'm
was the real
trying to-
Patrick Lindsay.
God damn it, Patrick!
Oh fuck.
Oh.
Sorry.
I love you, Patrick.
That's okay, that's okay. I was
Fuck
trying
yeah.
to stay off the help as hard as I could.
Sorry. Yeah, it drifted out. Slid out.
I'm just fortunate enough that there's only like one other David Dambois I know, and he runs a crane company in Las Vegas.
Hey, you should work for him. Like, listen,
The
just
other
go there and be
Aaron
like,
I
I'm
know
the
is a
captain now.
fucking Florida State senator who's pro-gun, and I want to fucking beat his ass.
Tell him that you're the captain now because you have the same name.
If I ever meet that fucking boomer motherfucker, it's gonna be, man.
What,
When I-
Aaron Bean?
Yeah.
When I was in high school, I added David Amboys to Facebook, and we wished each other happy birthday on our birthdays.
My-
It was just funny.
One
My
of my
friend
best,
used to like add everyone with the same last name.
one of my best friends, his name is Morgan McKeever, and we found someone with the same exact name, except she was a woman like an hour away. But she was like the same age as all of us, so they always do the whole happy birthday thing as well.
That's awesome.
Oh right, I
Amazing
forgot.
stuff.
They added the 930 Porsche, the turbo Porsche, in the Gran Turismo.
Oh, really? Are we getting a new track this month?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, dude.
We have the circuit experience for the one that we got last month.
Oh, the weird kind of.
Yeah.
I don't like that track.
I mean, it's a. The Gran Turismo originals are kind of.
They've kind of gone downhill.
Yeah,
lately.
after like Gran Turismo 3, they've gone down.
Like I like Dragon Trail.
Just give me high speed ring.
I love Dragon Trail. I love the shit out of Dragon Trail. But like, yeah, there's what's the Italian one?
Yeah,
the
that was
giant fucking hairpin.
That gravel trap.
Oh, I almost went and killed myself in the kink.
That gravel trap in Canada Corner is the best thing that they've ever done in this track.
I think we all three went off at the same time.
Did you? Oh no.
Yeah, I spun out in the final corner and drug the tire in the dirt.
Yeah,
on
I
the brakes.
Sideways through the fucking kink.
Yeah, in the in Canada Corner, I hit the brakes and it just spun out again. Only this time I was way later on the braking. Top of the line DP drivers we got in this race.
RJ Valentine, baby.
I've always wanted to see that one race where the GT car is going to win this thing, and I think we found it.
Yeah, at this rate.
But yeah, I gotta wait for the VOD of the IMSA race to go up. I'm actually gonna
They
miss.
have the highlights thing up, and you don't. It's. I mean, you know.
No, I want to watch the whole thing.
Yeah, I mean,
I like IMSA enough to watch the whole 2 hours 40.
man, I'm glad that it's been like a fucking 13-month cycle and getting him into this shit. It's really fun.
What?
You, like last 13 months has been really enjoyable to see you like become a fucking serious ass IMSA fan.
Yeah, I went to Daytona for God's sakes.
Yeah, I know.
And the
I
Glen.
spent $1 grand of
Oh,
my
no,
own
I'm
money to fucking.
Listen, that's like $12 American.
But yeah, I genuinely find joy. Like IMSA saved me as a race fan. Honest,
It's fun.
it really did. Because
The people are all good unless you're a car owner. I mean,
Yeah.
like people are great. The atmosphere's awesome.
And you know, fuck Ben Keating, but you know, whatever.
I mean, yeah, there's still some shitty people, but like
And beating.
like John Deggies. But like other than that,
Fucking Scoops over here.
Fuck
Yeah.
Scoops McGee. Johnny Scoop Ball over here.
Alright, here's how Ford's gonna come up with the super prototype, and all of a sudden, no, that's not the case. They get a new car good, but thanks.
Ford's
fucker.
going DPI. We all know. Oh, Ford's not going DPI. Okay, all right, never mind.
Abort.
No, but
I mean, to be fair, it's still just a little bit better than Racer doing their whole like, we assume this is gonna happen.
Yo,
Alex
Marshall
Rossi's going to
Pruitt
Carlin
sucks.
for $50 million.
Yeah.
Marshall Pruitt sucks.
Wishing nothing but the best, though.
You good? No! I'm sorry.
No, that was me. I locked up.
He also has me blocked because I told him that 8 people in a half-hour podcast is way too many.
Oh, are you talking about the this week in?
Yeah, it's like a half hour long. They had 8 people on. I'm like, how the fuck you gonna have 8 people?
Wow,
in a
that
half
was
hour?
his breaking point.
Yeah.
That.
Yeah, it was a combination of that and one of like the really shitty caricature drawings.
Toronto
Caricature
Motorsport does
drawings he
those.
put up there. What?
Toronto Motorsport does those.
No, I know. See, I like them. Just not
Yeah.
when they get too much. Like they become like just give me the characters of the cars. I don't give a shit about the people.
I bought the Wiccan shirt
I have
because like I A wanted to support Wiccans and B I thought it was a cool shirt.
I have the Lowenbrow 962 caricature above my computer.
Is your car okay still?
Yeah, we're good.
I'm sorry
And-
about that. It locked up.
But-
Go ahead.
DP
But yeah,
guys got it out for
well,
stolen motor.
Now we're
Going
both
back
doing
to
the same
it.
thing.
Yep,
Okay. We'll work this out one of these times.
It's right here.
I
Okay, I'm
genuinely
staying
love
alive.
just how
There we go. Okay, we're good.
everyone's atmosphere, like the whole atmosphere around IMSA is just like so much laid back compared to what I'm used to in NASCAR.
All we do is on track walk is just yell at them. We hurl like verbal abuse at everybody as they walk
Whenever my dad gets too old to go to these things, I'm gonna go full 4 days.
Oh no.
And I'm gonna enjoy myself with you guys like an entire deal.
I gotta figure out what's going on for next year, because
Yeah, because
grandfather's
Mark might
not gonna
not
be
be there too.
well, I'm gonna be there. It's just I don't know if I'm getting my site myself or if I'm gonna be down with all of you. I'm probably just gonna take the site and just hang out down there most of the day.
Okay.
I find it funny that last week I was talking with Sarah Connors, and she had no recollection of meeting me at the 6 hours.
Nate,
Yeah,
so you're gonna keep your grandparents' spot?
I think
What?
so.
So you're gonna be like Camp Hooligan North.
Yeah.
The rendezvous point.
Yeah. The concession stand right by it, so hopefully next year they'll have the attic fish sandwich for Stillman.
They had it for Cup weekend.
I had one, yes.
Is it actually that good?
No, they got rid of the coleslaw for Cup weekend.
I'm not putting. I don't like
horse
coleslaw.
shit. Get it together, print up.
They put coleslaw on top. And
Whoa.
it's good.
Oh,
Get it fucking together, print
I
up.
don't know. The pierogies are really good though.
I didn't have those, I don't think, for Cup.
No?
I didn't see them at least.
They have
They had
$1
Sophie's
Salem hot dogs.
Choice.
They had
Pierogies
more. They
or
had other
haddock.
random choices. They had like cheesesteaks. They had some new stuff for Cup weekend. Like they mixed
You
it
can
up
try
a
it
lot.
with Cup
They
weekend.
had food trucks
That's
Yeah.
actually a
for
really
Cup
good idea.
weekend. That was kind of new.
Yeah.
One of them had a Camp Hooligan sticker on them.
Yeah, the barbecue truck.
Wait, were you at Cup weekend?
I was, yes.
You were there yesterday.
Yes.
Yeah, we were.
Fuck, why didn't we meet?
Because he was with me.
Oh, okay, that explains it. Yeah. I was there yesterday. I had all passes.
We,
Alright,
like,
listen,
looked
Dave,
and
we
I
know.
was like looking on
Yeah, it
Twitter
was
to see
cool.
where you were, and you were always in the garage. We're hanging
Yeah.
out. If we hang out in pits, it's like the best chance of running into you randomly. But
Yeah, sorry. And then the one grandstand I picked for Xfinity is locked to the public.
except for Servone, who negotiated
Except for
his way
Servone,
in.
those crafties. Yeah. So if you guys didn't hear this, Servone had this great plan. I ended up in the pit terrace grandstand for practice with my dad. We were like, well, let's just sit here and wait for the Xfinity race to start, and we'll watch Xfinity here. Little that I know is that they actually those are seats, like assigned ticketed seats for the Xfinity race. So at some point they were like, okay, we're gonna start checking tickets when you come through here. Stillman tried to go there, and then he found out they're ticketed, and I'm like, oh fuck, great. So then I text Servone, and I'm like, you know what, don't bother. It's shitty, but like they got ticketed seats here. You can't really get in here. All of a sudden, I see behind me, I just hear a Dave! And I look down, and there's JC2 and JC3 waving at me from inside the gate, and I'm like, get the fuck up here! How the fuck did you guys get there? And then they come over, and they're just like, we said to the guy at the gate, I said, we couldn't. There's no drinks. We're just gonna go get some waters. And they were like, okay, as long as you don't go to the grandstand. So then we went into the grandstand.
Connor.
I love those dudes, man. I love that family. They're the best.
Actual New Yorkers.
Dude, they're the best. They are the best.
Reminded me of the guy at Mid-Ohio that we told we were just going to turn around.
Yeah. It's gonna go turn around.
You have media passes? No. We can't go down there. Like, okay, we'll go turn around. Drives all the way down to the end.
Yeah.
Oh, it's flooded. Never mind. Oh, told you we were turning around. I just laughed at that.
JC2, who is Joseph's dad, if you're not paying, if you don't know, got to meet Jeff Bodine again this year.
Oh, really?
And he was wearing a Jeff Bodine shirt, and it was tucked into his shorts, so it was all like, his gut was all sticking out. He's like, I love the shirt, like the belly. He took a picture, and then Jeff Bodine took a picture of him with his hand on Jason's belly. And I saw the picture, and it's great, and I really hope it sees the light of day. It's fucking great.
That's amazing.
Jeff Bodine's really cool. The older I'm pissed that I didn't appreciate him when he actually raced in NASCAR because he's fucking great.
And then he almost
How
died.
wide is this pit lane?
As wide as Wisconsin.
Well, first I was like, where's the cone? It's all the way up the hill. I'm like, why is this like 80 lanes wide? No wonder they can do autocross on this thing.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna miss the next IMSA race because I'm gonna be gone too. Kind of mad about that. The VIR.
Oh, yeah.
It's the same weekend as Trucks at Mosport, so I'm gonna miss it.
You're gonna I don't like VAR.
I don't either, but it's IMSA, so...
Yeah, fair.
I mean, the only thing you're going to miss from that race is the Magnus car getting disqualified, because it always gets disqualified in VIR.
It does. It does. You make a good point.
Tony, this is my in-lap, so just take it.
I like the one year where they got DQ'd and then it kind of just rode John's mind all the way through the end of the year.
Yeah.
And they switched to the Pirelli World Challenge, and then he realized, oh fuck, there ain't nothing here, and like went right back to IMSA.
They had two cars that year too.
Isn't that what Wright Motorsports is kind of doing right now?
Wright Motorsports is just like, we're just gonna race whenever we want.
Yeah.
Whatever is most
the
viable.
strategy.
I was happy to see them back.
I think they're racing the Sprint Cup.
No, they didn't come back until Road America.
No, they
or
raced at
Lime Rock.
Yeah, which was a Sprint Cup race.
Yeah.
Did they race at Mosport?
No.
Oh, okay, never mind.
They aren't bringing LMP2 to Mosport next year.
That's not a bad thing.
I mean, I hope they have a bigger grid next year, but I'm kind of pessimistic about it. No.
Heading out.
I mean, everyone keeps going, oh, well, Piero and Matheson might have a second car, or, you know, all that. But
yeah, but nobody wants to drive them.
User in your channel time.
Yeah, you can't win overall with it, so what's the point? That's their big hang-up. Like,
Daytona doesn't count for LMP2 points, and I find that, like, okay, we're officially killing that fucking off.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because now you can't be like, oh, we ran well at Daytona, let's go try Sebring. So, yeah.
It's just we ran at Daytona.
Yeah.
Hey, we got this sick Rolex.
Man, this is a slow pit lane.
Yep.
We should bring Cup here.
We did.
I know we brought it one time, but we should do it again.
I would really like to.
Would actually be pretty good.
It sucks that, you know, you kind of have to limit it to one road course per season.
You don't have to.
Well, you kind of do. I'd love to go to, like, 2 road courses in an 18-race season, but it would piss off a lot of people.
I think they should put 3 Rivers into...
3 Rivers, there you
If
go.
they put 3 Rivers into iRacing, actually, that would be amazing.
We have to look at
It's in our factor.
Everything
Yeah,
is
Lower number on the traction control is higher, right?
It depends on your car because mine
Higher-
is the lower
higher in
the
the DP.
more, and on Dave's BMW
Higher in the
with
DP.
more. Yeah.
1 is off in the DP, the traction control.
BMW is higher, more traction control.
Yes.
I'm spinning the tires even at the top then.
Well, then try it on one and see what happens.
Dumbass on the street.
1 in the Ferrari is max.
Yeah, I found that out. Well, Dave told me I tried setting it like Dave said higher, and I immediately like spun out. So I was like,
Yeah,
nope,
6 is
lower.
all the way off.
Yeah.
I took tires, that's stupid, right?
I didn't take tires.
Yeah, that was stupid. Great.
I took tires.
DP takes them at the
because
same
they're-
time though.
Tires are good.
Yeah, they changed it on the fucking
GTs.
GT cars because
Yeah.
WEC rules bullshit.
Yeah, they basically made it to where your DP can just do whatever the fuck they want now.
Cap tires.
Fucking gotta make the Europeans happy. Fucking bullshit.
You don't want your virtual driver to catch on.
What if he does?
More realistic, is it not a simulation?
Sorry, this league is based around IMSA, not WEC.
Except for that one race.
It would be cool
Except
if we could
for
change the rules.
except for that weird ARRCA time period. That was weird. I still don't know what exactly happened there.
But you were sick around then, right?
Yeah, I had like amnesia.
Dream.
It was like that. It was like that 3-episode arc on Miami Vice where he gets amnesia.
What fucking world am I living in where someone just made an accurate Miami Vice reference?
The one where the guy wanted to watch Miami Vice and then gave up after 2 episodes because there's a fucking alligator subplot. And I was like, this is dumb.
Did you at least watch the Miami Grand Prix episode?
No, I didn't.
Oh, you need to. It's shot really good. Like way better than the rest of the show.
Yeah. Like the footage that they took of the
Danny
IMSA race is
Sullivan's
fucking
in it, right?
amazing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's the murderer.
How are you gonna skip that episode?
That's like
Because
the
I watched
episode.
the first 2 episodes. I watched the pilot and then I watched the first one of like the regular
No,
ass show.
You need to watch the pilot and then the one everyone tells you should watch.
The pilot is just a movie in itself.
Yes.
Yeah.
The pilot's badass.
Pilot's awesome.
And then you need to watch the Lasagna Cat version of it.
I love the Lasagna Cat version of it.
So I watched all of Miami Vice via Netflix when it was only like the physical DVDs.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Mail order Netflix.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit's not streaming anywhere up here. I had to like find
we
like
had it on Hulu most recently.
I think I had to find it on like some like weird Russian tube site. So that's fun.
Tube.
That was like Rue Tube or something.
Red Tube.
No, Rue Tube.
Rouge Tube.
Brew tube, that sounds Australian. Boy, mate, let's get on the Brew
Oh,
tube.
we're in the bloody bush dimension. Vendigo.
Oh, I found the cart track.
I read a news report after that.
Would you go off track so far? You found it?
Yeah.
I read a news report after that came out that residents of Bendigo were pissed that Rick and Morty creators said that their town's full of nothing.
I mean, is it full of nothing?
Yes.
Then why do that?
You know how people are with towns.
Yeah, true.
Geography takes and ends.
Why is there not a Geography Takes Reddit?
I don't know.
Because that could lead to some great, terrible things.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
like-
absolutely.
I see it, Tony.
Like like Montana doesn't exist.
Just
I sat
wild
through
ass geography.
18 hours of driving through that state, so I'm pretty sure that it does exist.
No. Never met anyone from there. Nope. Do they even have
Sure, most of the
internet
people
there?
that I saw there were not from Montana.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you. Investigate Montana. Hashtag investigate Montana.
You know something that is streaming right now?
Maybe that was a
you have?
Twilight Zone episode.
You know that John Travolta Dirt Track movie?
Yes.
Oh my
fuck.
god, the one
Trading
that
Paint?
yeah.
The one
one
that
that stole
used
Steve's
the Trading
logo?
Paints
Yep.
logo?
Wait, what?
They stole Steve's old logo and they cut off the
S.
The S.
S, and they also cut off the part that was the copyright part of that.
Oh my god.
So when Steve messaged him, he's like, "There's no copyright on it." It's like, "Yeah, it was on the part you fucking cut off."
That's amazing.
It's on Amazon Prime streaming now.
Oh,
God.
fuck. I might have to watch that.
It's also at Best
Racing
Buy.
movies that suck.
Hey, Johnny.
95% of that?
Hey John! Hey John! I was
Johnny,
reading the
my
plot
dirt
synopsis on it a couple weeks ago, and like, apparently in the big final race scene or whatever, he gets spun out on the last lap and passes 18 cars to win the race or some shit. Like,
I love
wait,
that.
Oh, yeah, like original Days of Thunder and
Yeah.
shit.
I'm drunk. I'm through here.
I love how
Reel
like,
it full away, still in the lead.
I love how the entire like Daytona 500 there, we're narrated in what's happening. Like Cold Trickle is telling us exactly what's gonna happen the whole time.
My favorite part is the fact that they skipped like the
Wheeler
whole
knocked me
first
again.
150
Can't
laps,
spin
which is like such a accurate portrayal of what NASCAR needs to do is just skip the first 150 laps.
Where it just goes, we're a little past halfway here in the Daytona 500, and Wheeler still leads.
Yep. It's like that first half. Who gives a fuck? You don't care. I don't care. Let's just get to the good shit.
We're
I'd
halfway
like
through
to think
stage
that
3.
Cole was like basically just riding in the back of the pack the entire time. And everyone's just going, "Oh, guess he ain't got shit this year."
Yeah, it's like wow.
And
Cole
then
Trickle.
his throttle jam.
You know, I think he could
Stuck
probably.
there, the accelerators.
You know, I think Cole Trickle would really do well in like an ASA ride. Maybe he can go down to the Busch Series. No.
Well, the natural progression is in like 6 years we need to have the Days of Thunder sequel.
Yeah, they're gonna do it.
They're gonna ruin it.
They're gonna do it.
Oh, listen, the
How
movie
can
isn't
you
that
ruin
because-
great.
something
Yeah,
that shit already?
yeah,
They're
it was
gonna
bad.
do it.
That's half the fun of it, though. It's just how bad
Yeah.
it is.
They're gonna do it because NASCAR will be so desperate for mainstream attention that they'll be like.
I can't wait for
Yeah, we'll
Driven
do
2,
it.
which actually is a Formula 1 movie.
Yes.
Cole Trickle becomes the crew chief.
I was thinking he'd be like the car owner at this point or some shit. Like they go full Tony Stewart with it.
And they have 2 cars, and like one guy is like the
Wait, is
protagonist.
David
like,
Duvall still alive?
Yeah.
barely.
Robert Duvall?
Robert
Yeah.
Duvall?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's very old, but he is still alive.
You
I like
can
how
have him
Tony and I both paused like, did you just say David Duvall?
I don't fucking
David
know.
Duvall
I heard
was
it, I
an
just
golfer,
didn't
wasn't
acknowledge
he?
it.
David Duchovny. I
Donka Duvall. Thank you.
don't know. Thanks.
No, but like it could be like set like the protagonist is like this guy, like a Ryan Priest type, like some guy who had to like grind for everything and like finally gets his big break. And
No,
like,
the
this-
protagonist should just be some rich fuck.
No, that's what I'm saying. The antagonist.
Christopher Bell.
The antagonist is like a guy who's handed everything, and it's like, oh, this guy didn't earn shit.
Or you can have one character be Ryan Priest style, and the other character just be like a William Byron,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
where
but-
he's just, where he just played video games.
But
Oh,
what
Isn't
proof
the
do you
most
give
depressing
alternate?
movie of all time coming out next week?
Yeah, Art of Racing the
Art
Rain.
of
comes
Racing
out
the
this
Rain.
week comes out on Friday.
I'm going to see it with my
shit.
girlfriend.
Oh,
Oh no.
She likes dogs.
Oh,
no.
no.
That's gonna be a
Someone
that's
did
gonna be
read
a
the book,
quiet car ride home.
Never seen it.
So how about that Turner car, eh?
I wonder how they're gonna work the subplot into it.
Oh yeah, I don't know.
It's gonna be weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Or they're
honestly
just
have
gonna
no
skip
idea how
it.
they're gonna. Yeah.
I can see them just
probably
not
gonna
putting it.
skip it. They're probably gonna skip it.
It's gonna be some PG court battle, not that.
It'll be like changed to like.
Well, I don't know, because
Oh, they
in the
stole
trailer they
money.
show the scene where Enzo takes the papers. So, I don't know.
They just make her like 18 instead of 15.
Custody
See,
papers.
The dog's name Enzo.
Is he named after Enzo Amore?
Yes.
Yes.
Enzo
Because
Potalicchio.
he's a certified G and a bona fide stud.
Oh my
You
god.
can't teach that.
Enzo Eid. Enzo Eid is legitimately racing's Jonah Hill.
I can't see that movie. Like, I'm
I
gonna see that
can't.
movie,
I
but I
can't.
can't see that movie.
I'm not
Yeah.
gonna see it.
I'm not gonna see it because I don't watch the movie.
Yeah, still needs to keep up his keep up his run.
Someone's
Hey.
gonna see it when someone makes him watch it.
No, he's gonna see it because he's gonna wake up and it'll be on like
Here's
AMC.
the thing, though. I've kind of turned on the Ford versus Ferrari movie where I know that's gonna be shit now.
Oh yeah.
You know?
I don't get why we can't have a Corvette versus Ford movie.
When
Well,
two
there
tribes
was a
go
Corvette
to
New
war,
Balance can fund it.
There was a Corvette there and it was getting its ass beat by the Cobra in the same year.
Yeah, and then BOP fixes it.
Early 60s BOP would be incredible.
They come out with a mid-engine.
A 2-barrel car instead of a 4-barrel car.
I might wreck this car right here, right now. I'm laughing
Well,
at
1972 was
No, they just
essentially
did
BOP.
just jet sizes.
Oh, I just did a stick. I found the go-kart track again.
72 or 73 was great, where it was essentially BOP because they wanted the French teams to win against they made smaller engines.
I just picture like this like golden age of motorsport when men were men, like all that bullshit, and then just like, oh, we're adding 20 pounds to your car and we're giving them 3 liters more fuel.
No, but you gotta like really ramp it up for the 60s, so it's like 30 more liters.
Yeah, it's totally not.
And
like
20
dialed in.
pounds added.
Not only
yeah.
is it
it's
a
not
flying bomb,
dialed
but it's a
in.
flying bomb with extra fuel.
People
We're gonna need you to
politicking.
take that wing off, and he's gonna get an extra.
No, what do you mean a wing? What is that? Ain't that what planes got?
Like, we need to lower your 6 inches and make his 6 inches taller.
I love like
Yeah,
the
they just
first
take
year
wild
wings at
swings at
Monza,
it.
where just like some people just showed up with no wings.
Yeah.
People had them. Like I don't.
And then they all
believe-
collapsed.
Yeah. All the big strut-mounted telephone pole high wings.
I still to this day don't know how they managed that shit on the front suspension.
Well, they didn't have
big
time.
attachments.
The problem is they didn't manage it, I guess.
Jan and Rent got killed.
Yep.
Yo, you can do sick
Oh
fucking
my
wheelies with
God.
McLaren VGT.
Was it the Spanish Grand Prix where both of the Lotuses, like on consecutive laps, had the front wing just collapse on them?
Yeah. Rear wing.
Rear
On
wing, yeah.
Juge?
Yeah, the street circuit that had like the fucking railings that were like exposed and shit.
Yeah, and people died.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were going around. The teams were going around before the race, attempting to like tighten up the Armco themselves.
Yep. In 75, I think they boycotted it because it was the same shit. I mean,
Yeah.
fuck you, we're too fast for this now.
It was like the 70s equivalent of when they went back to Korea and all the shit was in the same refrigerators and shit after they locked the gates.
Yeah. Boy, the early 2010s, you know, there were some F1 races that were like, yeah, we're only coming here like 2 years.
India.
Buddy International Circuit.
It was a good period, though.
Turkey.
No, Turkey was around
No,
for
Turkey
a while.
was a great
Yeah.
And Turkey
track.
was awesome. Yeah.
Stopping
Turkey
moment.
was
That
alright.
track in India wasn't horrible.
That
However,
race got
everything
It was
else
in
about
India.
that
Big
track.
chicken.
Didn't
Problem
they,
with that
like,
track is no one wanted to go.
Yeah.
India.
Wasn't it like some sort of like weird like tax thing where like F1 wasn't classified as entertainment, so they had to pay taxes or something? It was like considered
Probably.
sport or some
Yeah, or
bullshit.
some shit like that.
Well, I know all the teams didn't want to go because it was like
India.
2 hours outside of anywhere and smelled like shit. It wasn't taken care of because it was India. They only went because Carthagena was there.
Just wait till they go to
Yeah.
Vietnam next year. That's gonna be great.
That's gonna be great. That
They
legitimately
get
will
to
be
go
great.
Good Morning Vietnam.
Let's see.
Let's say that.
We can go around the outside.
Justin, I'm coming up behind you, by the way.
How many? Okay. How many Sky Sports video packages will be set to songs from Apocalypse Now?
All of them.
I was thinking Good Morning Vietnam would be more PC for that.
No, Apocalypse Now. Let's get right to it.
They're gonna play Fortunate
Fucking
Son, you know
all,
that.
all along the Watchtower, Fortunate
Yep.
Son.
Yep.
Yo, that'd be sick. They would never do that with England.
Just like intersplice footage from the Vietnam War, like fucking,
Yep.
you know, White
No,
Cross
no,
be
no,
like-
no.
bombing
They're
and
gonna
shit.
interspace footage from Battlefield Vietnam
Yes.
when you're carrying a Jeep with the helicopter. The Jeep has the radio, so you can play Fight of the Valkyries as you
Yes.
go into battle. And then yeet the fucking Jeep into
And then
the
they
people.
show like Hamilton Bottas shit, and they're like, they really hate each other, and you're like, I don't know about that. No, they really do.
They hate each other like the French hated the Vietnamese in 1961. And everyone just goes, ooh.
Hey, we only got 20 minutes left.
If there's a Falkland Islands Grand Prix, is that a British or an
Oh,
Argentine?
We'll
no,
go around
no,
that
no.
way.
I made
there
it.
you go, Nate.
I made it. I saw that start and I'm like, oh no.
I did crank off a fast lap before that though.
I
I
need
had
to
to
find
cancel
the,
it out.
I need to find the video where fucking James Hunt was calling the South African Grand Prix. And they had what is that shit called?
Apartheid.
Apartheid.
Apartheid. And he just spent the entire race making references to how bullshit it was.
yeah, James Hunt was so pissed off about it that they were still there. So he just spent the entire. I've watched like, some of the video from it, and he's just like shit talking F1 and everyone for going like during.
It was like the equivalent of a shoot interview. It was great.
Well, because F1 was like racing during like the economic boycott still, and he was just like he got sent down or whatever to do commentary over. it. He's like, why are we even broadcasting? Like he's like basically like BBC shouldn't be showing.
Didn't
that
have
F1
any
shouldn't
problem
be.
driving in Argentina during a civil war, but alright.
He was drunk.
Don't
Yeah.
cry for me, Argentina.
Yeah. That's one of the wildest stories my former teacher / car owner used to tell me is when he was in IMSA and, well, sports car racing in general in the 70s and 80s. They went down to Argentina for like the 1,000-kilometer or whatever.
Uh-huh.
And they got warned that there were like rebels or something in the area and that they might throw a red flag in case they got too close and tell the guys to get the fuck out of there. They go down the back stretch around it was the lake course where it was like a really long fucking straightaway thing.
Buenos Aires?
Yeah.
Yep. And one lap, you know, everything's fine. Next lap, apparently there was a fucking hole in the ground from where they got mortared and a car was in it.
I love that.
Oh, that's
What year was this? Because I want to look this up.
Late as shit. Like, I can't remember. Like, he had the posters in the shop from it.
My favorite South American trip is still when USAC went down there. They're on Rafaela.
Oh, God, yes.
Yeah.
And the Chris Economaki stories I got told at the Racing Research Center were amazing. Because they had his inspiration board from his desk that sat above it or whatever that he like had above his writing desk, and it was nothing but like pictures and pamphlets and stuff from going to Rafaela. Because all he did was go out with like AJ Foyt and get drunk for like 2 weeks, and they missed the private plane home.
That's the shit.
So he just kept that because that was his favorite race of all time. All the USAC guys just went out to the bars and got wasted for like 2 weeks because they went down so early.
That's amazing.
And like AJ and Economaki and someone else missed the USAC jet out of Argentina, and they had to buy another private plane to fly those three back home.
They had to buy a whole other plane.
Yeah, because they had to fly private jet that year out for some reason. There was no like commercial service between like Argentina and there or something. So they had to like charter another jet separate for them because everyone else was on like the jumbo jet that they had chartered to like take the teams and drivers up and down.
I feel like the Fangio getting kidnapped in the 60s at the Cuban Grand Prix.
Yeah, but the Cubans treated him nicely, apparently.
Oh yeah, that's what I heard too. They were like super nice to him. It was just like, we gotta make a statement. He was just like, okay, yeah, that's fine.
You always hear the stories of like the Brazilian Grand Prix, even nowadays, where it's like, oh yeah, they got robbed.
Well, remember when Ecclestone got fucking beat the shit out of for his
Yeah,
watch?
but he was smart enough to put that into a. He used that as like a Tag Heuer ad.
Yep.
He was smart. He was brilliant. He's like, I'm gonna go get some money off this. Fuck this. But yeah, you always hear like, oh, Jensen Button was robbed.
Scott Dixon won the Indy 500 pole one time and got robbed that
Taco
night.
Bell.
Yeah, he did.
At Taco Bell, it's
Yeah,
beautiful.
that wasn't that long
Speedway,
ago
Indiana.
either. That was like 2 years ago.
His version of that story on
Dinner with Racers,
is fucking
yeah.
great.
I just recently re-listened to that one actually, and it's hilarious. Where he's like, Dario had his wallet and his phone at the whole time, and he acted like he didn't. You fucking guy.
God.
Yeah, Dixon was just trying to like give him everything he had, and Dario's like, I don't got anything on me. He's like, the guy had the gun, and Dario's like, I left them all in the phone. Sorry.
Oh, he's wearing like a Rolex or something like that.
Yeah.
Well, this was post Houston concussion, Dario, so yeah.
Yeah.
You had to start saving.
Saving nothing, man. He's making fucking bank right now.
Yeah,
True.
because he doesn't have to race anymore, so he does like 4 jobs.
Commentary, he does
he does
fucking
formerly
engineering work
e-coms.
with him and shit.
Driver
Yep.
training.
Yeah.
I found out that Juan Pablo Montoya is doing driver coaching now.
Like, I
Can you
feel bad
imagine
for
that?
Dario because I know his, like, you know, it's motorsports past.
He was in Germany
No!
for the German Grand Prix not that long ago.
Yeah.
What was my hood?
I know
Man,
his son's
it
in
is
go-karts.
really sunny on the fucking backstretch now.
Yep.
That's a guy I'd like to see dinner with racers get. Is Juan Montoya.
He's got some stories to tell, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, but how many of them would you be able to understand?
You can understand
You can
him.
understand.
Not when he gets talking.
I'm mad I didn't ask about how it felt to lose to Schumacher for 4 years.
Jeez.
What was it
You
like
would've
having
got
the
hit.
fastest car in
I know.
Formula 1 and not being able to do anything with it? You know?
I like that he also, like, as a rookie, just took it Schumacher. Like, that was
What's
cool.
it like having literally the best chassis and engine combination in the paddock and still not being able to do shit?
I would have asked him, how cool was kart? It was cool.
For him, it probably was not very cool, actually.
He was in the bad times of kart, wasn't he?
He was in the
No.
bad time.
He was in the good times.
2000?
I
mean, that's when they were like-
think multiple drivers dying is called the bad times, Dave.
Oh, okay, fine. If you look at it that
Oh,
way.
when the cars were the coolest. When fucking they were setting world records during qualifying in Montana.
Well, don't worry. In 2022, they'll be doing that again.
I hope
I
they're not
want
I can't
making
wait to
250
see
again.
Ed Carpenter finally do 260 miles an hour around Indianapolis.
Fuck yeah,
And then
baby.
launch into the sun.
Yep.
The Indy 500 could end at that point. Like, I've seen everything.
We launched the Delara into orbit.
I'm very much
finally.
of the opinion
Our
that,
mission's
you know,
complete.
ovals and open wheel cars kind of stupid. Let's
They're
just not do it
cool.
anymore. No,
Yeah,
they're,
no, I'm
not
with,
cool.
I'm with Stillman.
They're not cool.
They are very cool.
Indianapolis
cool.
is fine.
I'm gonna witness it once and then I'll be fine.
Yeah, Indianapolis is fine.
Just
Road
run
course.
short ovals every place
I'm
but
cool.
Indy.
I'm cool with Indianapolis, but like, man, like
I'm not a fan of Pocono.
Pocono in a few weeks, I am.
Drop the fucking car.
I am tough.
Pocono should
it's
just
gonna
get
be tough
torn
for me
down.
to watch that,
Oh, go no.
especially since 1 year ago a Canadian almost died and is still recovering from it.
But what if it was Paul Tracy?
Well, then I wouldn't give a shit.
Yeah.
Because he sucks, and he's Arizona's
He's
problem.
he
too
won the
big.
Indy
He would have
500.
stayed on the ground.
Sorry, Tony, he's your problem now.
Paul Tracy's weight would have kept him on the
What he
ground.
tweeted about his own condition. What did he say?
Yeah, you have to give Paul Tracy like the Nigel.
I said
Mansell
Paul
car.
Tracy's weight would have kept him on the ground.
Oh, Jesus.
You have to give you have to give him the Nigel Mansell car.
Oh
It's like
Oh, the one with
3 inches
the
wider.
expanded fucking...
Yeah.
The AJ Foyt like custom Longhorn.
Oh my god. Have you actually seen a picture, like, comparison of, like, Lola's from that year, those years?
Nah.
When AJ was, like, especially fat? Oh my god. Robbie Gordon getting into that car after it was AJ's for qualifying.
Like you're
was,
swimming in it.
He's fucking like, there's so much empty space.
Because yeah, AJ had his own custom chassis built,
Yeah.
so he could just have it made like super extra wide. So he didn't have to lose weight.
They had to put, like, additional padding in for Robbie Gordon to be in that car.
Is Chad laughing at me again?
Cause you're slow.
Yes. I will Vadim Koge this fucking league. I swear to God.
Well, I got
Okay.
below my qualifying time. That's an
Run-
improvement.
Run off track a lot, and then cause a really bad wreck at Spa.
No,
What are
I
you,
am
Alex Zanardi?
Vadim Koge.
No, I'm Vadim.
I didn't even bother to program in my flashing light button because who the hell am I ever?
Everyone remembers Alex Zanardi for, like, you know, recovery from that accident and being a great kart champion and blah blah blah, but they really forget how bad he was in, like, 1994 in Formula 1.
I mean, wasn't
never
he in, like,
watched it.
Williams?
Christian Fittipaldi ran F1 and I don't think he did that well.
He's notable for flipping over the line backwards at Monza.
Yes, yes,
Yeah,
that
that's
was
true.
awesome.
You mean former NASCAR Winston Cup Series driver Christian Fittipaldi?
Yes,
Yeah.
that
Oh my
one.
god.
That's how I remember him.
This race
Running
is hurting my
30th
back.
in the fucking 43. Boy, was that random. Christian Fittipaldi having half a season of Cup.
Looks like
Frank
Andy
Petty
Lally
had
ran
his
Cup for a
Petty
year.
Petty went, yeah, John Andretti, yeah, you suck. Let's bring in Christian
Yes, and
Fittipaldi.
then they have Dario Franchitti.
Yeah, Dario Franchitti driving a Ganassi Cup car.
Yeah, but that was more, they didn't have sponsorship.
Was it?
No.
Yeah. They,
I don't know.
Yeah.
No,
No,
it was
that was
because he sucks.
because he had to get out of Andretti before he could sign with Ganassi or something like that, right?
Well, kind of column A, column B. Because they didn't have sponsorship. If you remember that 2008 season, he was sponsored by like Dodge, and then it was like, oh, we're gonna have a second Target car this week, so shit like that. And it was like, oh, and then the economy went to shit. So then it was like, yeah, we're just gonna close this team up at New Hampshire. We're
Remember
done with
Kimi
this.
Didn't he
Raikkonen,
get
NASCAR
hurt,
driver?
too?
Yo,
I
Kimi
was-
Raikkonen,
I
NASCAR
was
driver, was
at-
the best.
I was at his only truck
Broke his
start.
foot.
It's not as
Broke
good
his
as
foot at
it.
Talladega in the
Yeah,
nationwide race.
because Gunzelman.
Gunzelman.
Yeah, he got Gunzelman.
It's still not as good as when Buddy Lazier ran the Truck Series of Las Vegas.
Yes.
But
Wait,
I-
Kimi
I
broke his
was
foot in
at-
NASCAR?
No, Dario.
Oh.
I was
I
at
can just
Kimi's
complain.
truck race. I was at the 2011 North Carolina Education Lottery 200.
What a name.
Yes.
What a name.
And
The
he hit
lottery
the
is if you
wall
get an
on lap
education.
1.
Did he hit the wall on that one?
But he still recovered to finish like 15th. And then they put him in the Xfinity
Sportscar.
race. And he sucked ass. Because he was in a Nemco car.
That era of Kimi Räikkönen was the best.
Yeah, he's like, fuck this Ferrari shit. I'm running rally cars for a year.
I'm running rally cars. I'm running NASCAR. I'm running.
I wonder.
He did something else, and I can't remember what it was.
Wonder if he would have ran well, would he have stuck with NASCAR?
No.
No, absolutely not. All the interviews
You
you'd
think
have
he
to
was
do-
just buying time?
No, dude, all the media shit you'd have to do? No, absolutely not.
No.
It can't be as bad as Formula One.
Yeah, it's way worse.
No,
Yeah,
it's worse.
You have to, like, go to Kmart's and do promotions.
Instead of, you know,
Imagine if you got to go
tech
to a
work.
Sears.
I'd like
Sears
to
gonna
see
turn
Kimi
this shit
Räikkönen.
around, man.
I think Kimi Räikkönen would have been perfect in Kmart.
I wish it would have.
Kimi Mart. It would have been a good commercial.
God damn it, still.
Turns out that the logo actually has, in really, really small letters you just can't see, there's IMI right next to the K.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would have been.
Come down to Kimi Mart.
Hello, we have the good deals at the Kimi Mart.
I still like that he's the last midfield team to win.
Can you imagine Kimi, like, they're doing, like, the blue light special ads where everyone's yelling, and he's like, oh, great, another blue light special. Yeah, Rick, we've caught up here with Kimi Räikkönen. Kimi, you're running 15th in practice. How's the car? Okay, it's very good. It's very alright. Fuck. It's fun.
Canada corner?
Yep. First time I've done it tonight. I was trying to make a joke, and I fucked up.
In Canada corner.
The,
The corner of your
the
nation.
moral of the story is, don't
funny.
drive anymore. Be more funny.
Well, I just ran another fast lap, so I'm probably going to run.
I mean, you could be texting and driving, but
Drivefirst.org.
I did that very well at Le Mans.
You got that big old backstretch.
Yeah, and I still
That's
crashed.
the texting zone.
I still flipped
Sorry.
somebody over.
I didn't know if you wanted. I don't know which way you wanted it. Sorry. There you go.
Any way you want it, that's the way you need it. Any way you want it. Boom, 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 boom. Ow, I heard.
I was gonna say it.
Oh, Jesus,
I said it
okay.
once, and I'll still say it a million times. If you're the slower car, keep your line.
Yeah,
Yeah.
please. We make move to pass you.
Maybe you should fight someone on Twitter about it.
Yell at him.
And imply that their ex-girlfriend had something to do with it.
Oh shit.
Wow.
And then
That's what happened there.
and then like 12 hours later,
Oh my
like
God.
apologize for it, and then like say you take it back, and
But while also literally liking every time someone's like made fun of you, for some reason.
yeah,
Keating.
Oh.
making Keating references.
And
alright?
meeting.
Listen, I love Ford. Is Ben Keating Dallas Houston?
Yes.
Yes. Yes. Ben Keating is Dallas Houston.
Well then. No, y'all didn't see what just happened.
I saw the smoke. That was it.
Me trying to outbreak Tony and also being very aware that, yeah, he's probably still there.
Oh, my bad.
Guess I could have kept that set on for another step.
Just fucking change the tire, I don't care.
Well, it was easy to pass you though. 'Cause you were in the pits.
Yes. I figured out how to stay on my line when something comes up behind
Sucks,
me.
I gotta get a splash and go here.
Only 4 to go.
Oh, 5 minutes.
I should have
laps
saved
left.
fuel, but I did not.
I probably didn't need a full tank then, but that's okay.
Managed to run a very good two-stop strategy. And I figured out 4th place was about as good as I was gonna get.
I'm happy with third. In 2 months.
That's road America. It's 4 miles and it's brutal if you run out, so I'd rather just get the splashed out. Go. Even if I am running like dead last.
It's okay, dude. Did you have fun?
That's the main thing. Like, look, when I run ARRCA, honest to God, I don't care about finishing position. I just care about having a good time with my friends.
Yeah.
I'm dead serious. This is me just being like, yeah, race cars are cool.
That's why we're all like in the same like.
Let's talk about race cars for an hour and a half.
Oh man.
Uh-oh.
Oh yeah, there we go. I committed to it. I drove off before the kink coming out of the carousel.
Oh no.
And I just
Which
I just drove it straight through the grass. I wasn't gonna give up on that. So yeah, I got back on track right before the kink. Turned right back on before the kink. Anyway.
I'm walking away and took a long phone call and came back. Is the race still going?
It's almost done.
We're almost done.
5 minutes left.
Yeah, something like that. 3 laps to go.
5 minutes.
Yeah.
3 laps.
I didn't bother to look at how much time was left and just did a full tank of fuel.
Yeah, our sprint races in this are like 70 minutes.
70 minutes.
The Enduros are
the
90.
next race is 70 minutes. The Sebring will be a 90 minute. And for 2020, street courses will make a return and they will be shorter races.
40 minutes, baby. Let's go.
Still debating on whipping out Long Beach, but I don't think anyone's gonna want it on a $5 unfinished fucking track.
Yeah, but what about us who have it already, who don't get to use it for anything?
I mean, we did run
we
Long
can.
Beach in court.
Yeah, I know. And the last time I did that, I got flipped in turn 2, landed on my wheels, and then drove it straight into the wall in turn 4. That
I
was
got
it.
cussed out by Morgan Murphy the last time I ran there in court.
And that was the last time I really sincerely practiced for a race.
Shit, sorry, Dave. You still alive?
Will they recover that car? Oh, we go full course yellow to end it. What if you threw the yellow now? How will people?
How would
I'd
people
be really
react?
upset.
Yeah, Tony would not.
Yeah,
be happy.
Tony's we're gonna be
Tony's
really
fighting
mad.
right now.
What if someone said they were going to wreck Tony before the end of the race, and that the caution would be the only thing to save him?
I'm not close enough
I'm not fast enough to catch him.
to him. That
Yeah,
too.
but if he's going to
that
pass
too.
you, don't forget, we're not
Oh,
point
they
to
already
point
went
here.
past me.
Yeah.
Well, you could wait again.
Just park it on the side of the track and wait for him.
Literally, the caution's not going to come out. Just those poor people on the side.
Tony
getting
is
weird
now
deals.
proving Boff's last car is gonna win the GT class thing wrong. So
John Force scales a fence the way you'd expect John Force to scale a fence.
Yeah.
Balls of a
His
bull with
dismount.
agility of a milk cow.
His fucking dismount from that fence.
it wasn't really scaling the fence; it was like rolling his fat ass
That's
over
what I said.
the fence.
It's with the balls of a bull, but the agility of a milk cow.
Yeah.
Just dragged him into the sand.
I loved him dropping 3 FCC violations.
What did he say? What did he say?
He said fuck twice and then he said shit.
Did he really?
Yes, on Fox. Because it was the lead-in for that
Oh
soccer
my god.
shit, I
Good
think.
save.
And it was live instead of taped, because normally the NHRA stuff is kind of on a little bit of a delay. Because apparently NHRA has a lot of lulls in it,
Yes.
Yes.
which is one of the downsides
It's only good to
going.
watch on tape delay.
It's like flat track.
See,
Flat track
I-
went really quick though. Like weirdly.
Well, it also lasts 8 hours.
Yeah.
I kind of want to go to NHRA though.
Have you ever been?
No, but
It's
there's
awesome.
no races
Yeah.
around me. There's only like Maple Grove, and it's in like October,
Where is it?
Pennsylvania.
Gainesville's
Oh,
a shitty track, but it's fun.
I
Yeah,
might
and
go
an
to-
HRA event in general is just fun.
Yeah, but Gainesville has a fun event name, Gator Nationals. It's fun.
When I was in high school, we
You have to
used
say it right.
Mac
Tools Gator National.
When
we
I
name
was
our next ARRCA race the Gator National.
Yeah, you know what? We're gonna repurpose that. We're gonna take that to Sebring.
Yeah, when I was in high school, we went to
The Gator Internationals.
Yes.
we went to Englishtown for the summer nationals. as a field
Oh,
trip.
that's cool.
Yeah.
My parents grew up in English towns.
Do they speak English there?
No.
No.
The irony is no.
Yeah.
It's Jersey. No one speaks English down there.
Big Creole.
They speak stupid.
White flag.
I'm assuming Chad got the
Nobody
white.
wants to finish second. in
Yeah,
this,
white flag.
GCE
I'll do it.
class.
They both wreck each other. I'm okay with that. I'll take a free podium.
Chad, don't pass
I'm
Dave.
trying really hard right now.
You put that fuel in that car. Make him use it.
Yeah, I fucked up my gearing and I never recovered from it.
That's probably the worst mistake that you can make in
Yeah,
this.
especially at a place like this.
You go with like a Lamar setup as opposed to something normal?
No, I have a I have too tall a fifth gear, so it's
Okay.
basically I never get into sixth, and it's just been brutal
Yeah.
since.
I'm using the stock Mosport set that you gave me, and it's
Yeah.
working. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm kind of wishing I audible to that, but I didn't. So
Oh, I ran my new fast lap of the day.
I've just been running the baseline this whole time.
Same.
Occasionally I can pop out a Ferrari Pro driver lap running the setup. Only at Road Atlanta, apparently.
I got down to a 208.9.
Nice. My fastest race lap was a 204. I don't think I broke back into the threes.
At least I'm not full at Carpenter now. I'm only like 4 seconds off pace. Oh no, I spun. Oh, I missed the wall! Let's go!
Ugh.
Time to hit the pit limiter coming up the hill.
who the fuck?
I'll
would
do it in
that?
front of Dave.
It was a good debut, I feel.
A debut. Congrats on making your debut.
Bot.
But
Put it back in the safety car fuel mode.
the only thing I'm disappointed that I didn't do in this race was ride behind Alex and flash my headlights for like a lap.
Yeah.
You can still catch him, Macri.
I don't know about that.
He's only 30 seconds ahead.
So close. Good win, Tony.
Thank you.
Good win, Chad.
Thank you. It's good. Good win, Sweat.
Wow, Stillman, you legitimately held me off. I was going for it.
Up, Stillman.
Congrats
I have to
everybody
think
for making
that
it to
was
the
the
end.
hardest I've ever driven.
Waves to mom and dad in turn 8.
Hell yeah.
Sorry, Tony. I almost ruined it for you.
I spun out
No,
watching
it's-
Relative to see if you're going to get past him, Tony.
That's okay. I didn't think I was gonna get past him, to be honest with you. Even if we didn't go wide there, but
Not mean for that to be a 4X.
So I think
That's
it was like
alright.
4 or 5 laps ago or something. I'm passing Tony into 3, and he's giving me room. But I get on the dirty side of the track, and all 4 wheels locked up, and he just starts sliding. I'm like, great! I'm gonna kill Tony here at the end of this corner.
Oh, was
What's
that the
zoom thing again?
left-hander down the hill before
Yeah,
the Corvette?
that
Yeah,
was that was all that smoke you saw.
Yeah.
What's the zoom thing again?
Turn on the camera controls and left bracket and right bracket. Square bracket.
No, what's the thing before that?
Control
Control
F12.
F12, yeah.
Thank you.
Oh wait, the driver's
well,
over here.
I honestly don't think I deserve to finish first in class there because of what I did at the beginning of the race. I mean, it was pure red mist.
Red.
I hope I
wrist?
didn't cut down on you there.
I'll be honest with you, when you were blocking me down the backstretch there, I got angry and really overcooked the brakes going into Canada Corner, so I locked my brakes and just ran into. So that was my fault.
Alright, I wasn't trying to block you. It was just trying to get a good line, and then I guess it.
It's his day, but.
What was that, lap
you're
4, lap
officially
5?
on double super secret probation.
I'll take it, because, I mean, that whole accident was my fault, so.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ!
I know, I saw it in the mirror. I saw it in the fucking mirror.
Oh no! That was the funniest thing ever.
Oh my god.
Johnny
my heart rate just
coming
peaked
up the
too.
hill, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna watch this because I know who he's going for.
And it was perfect because it was a blind corner. I didn't realize how much elevation is in that corner.
Oh
my
gosh! I saw that shit in the mirror.
That's funny.
Great.
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious.
Fuck my god.
You like
right?
wedged up.
Hey, Jeckard, I don't think your car's gonna pass tech on its
Holy
roof
shit.
like that.
That's okay.
What's that? Disqualified Jecker?
Oh
Okay.
god, please.
Oh
dude.
my
Oh
gosh.
my god.
What happened to my car?
Ventilating. Holy shit.
Oh, that poor car.
I've got to see this replay.
I guess we're
Do
not
it.
going to the Roval, are we?
Oh god. No, I don't think so. Oh my god. Alright.
I hit you at 90 miles an hour. I was
Yeah.
on 90.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were too.
Okay, give me like 1 second.
I think I need to apologize to Travis for braking so late down there at the bottom of the hill.
No attack, no chance. Don't apologize.
Oh, that was that was definitely a Takuma Sato. You're gonna have to look at the replay. It was really egregious.
What lap were you guys on there?
It was with, I think, 2 to go. I think the lap before that is the one that Aaron and I almost had our
Oh god, yeah.
run
I'm so
in.
sorry.
No, it's all right. It's just racing, man.
How do you remove the little overlay thing to take a screenshot?
Space.
Hit spacebar.
Basically,
Thank
the same
you.
thing that happened with me and you is the same thing that happened with me and Stillman going into 1 like early in the first run.
Yeah.
Where the car just locked. Like it didn't do it the rest of the race except for the other time, you know.
All right, here we
Okay, I can see the accidental block on you there.
Oh man. That's definitely a Takuma Sato move.
Oh my gosh, that's fantastic.
Oh my god, you asshole.
Oh my god, the collateral damage in that first wreck.
Holy fuck. Holy fuck.
Hey, Buff.
Yeah.
What? I'm sending you a picture.
Hmm?
Tell me exactly when you think I hit you. In that moment there. Go on
yeah, give me
FIFA
a
chat.
second.
Go on FIFA chat, you'll see.
Oh, it's on FIFA chat?
Yeah, FIFA chat.
I don't know. All I know is that as soon as I post it yet. Oh, okay.
Oh, Aaron. I just saw the replay. That scared the
Of
crap
you and
out
me?
of
Server
me.
is disconnecting
Yeah.
for us. Closing channel.
Oh, you caught
the
the
server
grass.
ran out of
That's
time.
why.
That's okay.
Oh, did I catch the
Yeah.
grass on that?
Yeah, just a little bit with your left rear. Got right on the grass. It looked like.
Oh my god.
Right-hand drive.
Sound muted. Microphone muted.
All right, cool. That was fun. I really enjoyed that. Congrats on to the winners. And Wednesday Court Cup is back. Yay! Ooh, how exciting! Woohoo! Anyway, yep. So I'll be back for that. And yeah, I will catch you later. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it, and I'll catch you all Wednesday.